and they're no longer confused about it. You see? There's no longer confusion about something. The interesting thing here is we have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in the upright is someone stealing, someone being dishonest or creeping away or trying to do something, not necessarily dishonesty, but can be trying to get away with something, or like, you know, doing something quietly, keeping it to themselves. And with the Page of Cups next to it, but in the reverse, the Seven of Swords can talk about mental challenges or someone trying to get away with something but then getting caught. And then with the Page of Cups here is like a message. So some Aries people this December, you might be getting a message which is going to provide clarity to you regarding a situation that you were sort of confused about or seeing in one way, but then when this news comes to you, you're going to start seeing things in another way. This might lead to, if there's been some sort of a dishonesty, someone getting caught, or this could lead to mental challenges. Let us clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Let me do it first with this deck. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse here for Aries? Seven of Swords for Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries, please. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse doing there for Aries for December 2018? Seven of Swords for Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries. Seven of Swords for Aries, please. Okay, that fell out. High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands. Okay. So it's talking about High Priestess. Something to talk about secrets. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse can talk about bad luck, negative, sort of external forces. Someone is out of control. But with the High Priestess next to it, is making me, and you know, both of them clarifying the Seven of Swords in reverse. It can talk about someone having secrets, and not very good secrets, which is sort of keeping them or someone else bound with the Eight of Swords. But then the two cards that come up on top of the Eight of Swords is the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So this can be either this person that's bound is the Queen of Cups, someone who's maybe, if it's not you, Aries, then it's someone around you. A Queen of Cups, and she's in the upright. So with the Queen of Cups and with the Knight of Wands in the upright is talking about something that's happening quickly, something passionate, something fast, and energy, loads of energy, moving quickly. So maybe for some Aries out there, you might be getting a message regarding somebody, or if, yeah, some kind of secrets that are not very good secrets. You know, there's something negative about this. Some kind of secret that is somehow some clarity. Maybe people were being dishonest because they were lacking clarity in a matter. And then clarity comes in, which leads to something happening really quickly. Regarding a matter that kept either you or someone feeling bound, Aries. Let me use this deck. I want to clarify. I want to clarify a bit more. What should I clarify? I'm still looking at this area here with the... Let me look at the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What is the High Priestess and Wheel of Fortune in reverse about, please? What is the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse about, please? High Priestess and Wheel of Fortune. One card on each of them. And then on top, energy cards to go on the Eight of Swords. What is the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords doing here for Aries for December 2018? What is the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse doing for Aries for December 2018? High Priestess, please. One card, okay. Rider. On the Wheel of Fortune, please. Mouse, okay. And on the Eight of Swords, I should have taken a one on the bottom, but give me one for the Eight of Swords, please. Okay. The Garden. Another card, please, for the Eight of Swords. Okay. Tower. Female. So we have the Garden, the Tower, and the female. There is some woman who is quite... There is some... For some Aries, there is... Because it's right here, we've got quite a few females. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the woman coming up here. And then we have the Queen of Cups. The mouse talks about the thief. Someone stealing. And it's fell on top of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The negativity, negative external forces. And then on the High Priestess, we have the Rider. So it's some news or some movement around a matter, a situation might have to do with work, because the Tower can be something, a strong, a building, or like a, official type of a building. The Garden can relate to either matters of the heart or work. So, and it's relating to a woman. So for some Aries out there, there's going to be, in the month of December, if you're not an Aries female, then this is some female around you, Aries, whom you have something to do with your work. Something to do with your work. And there is some news, some clarity that is going to be arriving to you this month of December. regarding something, some kind of theft. Seven of Swords is more or less like the mouse here. Some not very nice things going on behind the scenes. Because I'm saying behind the scenes because the High Priestess talks about secrecy. So there's going to be a movement in a matter where there's been some dishonesty. Let's just call it that. There's been some dishonesty and something is happening, and it's happening really quickly, Aries. Okay? So whichever Aries this applies to, you know if this reading fits you. If it doesn't fit you, then leave it. But this seems to be like for some specific Aries out there. Okay, Aries, that's your reading.